Hi guys.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Frank. This is 3FM.
Hey 3FM.
This is my evening show. We worden nog even handig geschud. I'm gonna play something of you in 40 seconds. The editors in 40 seconds.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
There we go.
Don't you be so cold. It kicks like a sleep twitch. People are fragile things you should know by now. A ton of love, a ton of hate. We're waiting for
That was you
Yeah.
in 40 seconds. What do you think? What do you think? What did you hear?
I
I heard a few that we were on and a few that we weren't on.
Yeah, bit of everything. You know, it's a bit.
Nice mix up.
It's good. It's a good
But is it
mashup.
a nice mixed up mashup? Because
Yeah, man.
it's now tomorrow there's the best of editors.
There is.
Yeah.
And you're busy from 2003, I think. So 16 years. 16 years after your first song.
I believe so.
Is it that already time for a best of then?
Well, I think there comes a time in every band's life where you have to turn around and have a look at what you've done. Now is the time for this band to do that very thing.
I think we've always been very focused on looking forward, and we've never wanted to do a sort of a nostalgia trip. But we felt that it's been 3 records with myself and Justin, and there was 3 records before us with Chris, and it just felt like the right time to sort of take stock and draw a line.
End of a chapter. End of 2 chapters.
2 chapters, yeah.
Because you had first the other members and then you, and then that's now the 3rd chapter.
Yeah.
Now we're looking.
before you go to the
stopping,
3rd chapter,
yeah, we're stopping. We're stopping to take stock of the first 2 chapters, and then looking out into the 3rd chapter.
Well, it sounds quite nostalgic.
Yeah.
Why?
You know,
Is it necessary
How
to-
many bands get to record 6? Not many.
No.
How many bands like just generally get past album 2? Not many.
I think a lot of people or bands too, and then it's done. You're right.
Yeah. So we're like 3 bands worth of albums in.
Yeah.
So at some point you got to stop and turn around and go, hey.
And what do you see if you turn around and look back?
A lot of big tunes.
But do you see stupid things, nice things?
Of course. I think it's a mixture.
What's
of
the most stupid
everything.
thing you see when you look back in the 16 years or the years you were
Stupid thing.
I see myself wearing blue suits.
Blue suits? Why do you wear blue suits?
I just did.
He went off piste.
I had a full blue suit for a while. It was great. I looked like, I don't know what I looked
That was
like.
your après-ski area.
Yeah, après-ski.
Okay, but that's the
All
fashion
après-ski.
thing. But about music, is there something stupid in the music in the past?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think for a band to get to album 6, for a band to continue, for a band to get to where we are now, you've got to continuously look forward and try and reinvent yourself. And if we did the same thing twice, it just wouldn't happen. That record would not happen. We're constantly moving from the last thing we did. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly what you mean.
I mean, it's good. I mean, you might lose some fans along the way. You might gain some fans. But sometimes, I mean, take like Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's quite electronic.
That's electronic. That's quite poppy.
Yeah,
For us, in a twisted way.
But you have to push yourself into these areas to realise what you want to do.
Yeah.
And I think, we're fully aware that the concept and idea of a best of is, it's almost like a dated thing. But I think for us, when we were getting into bands, like we were younger, getting into bands like New Order, and they brought out Substance, it's like a great entry point for people who, if you're a 17-year-old and you've not heard of Editors, then here's like a record that you can get into. You don't have to be overwhelmed by 6 records. It's more of an entry point, I think.
Don't need
Every album has to be an album on its own.
Yeah.
Also, so what you said,
of
if you step in at your 4th album, it's not necessarily the other ones.
So this is kind of like a great, but Justin described it earlier as like a guide,
it's a rough guide.
A rough guide to editors.
It's a rough guide to editors.
But is there a line? Because I know you from 2003. I'm 30 years old, so I grew up with your music.
Yeah, of course.
And I can see there's sometimes a line that you pick old songs back, like the style.
It's the voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course it's the voice.
Is the
Tom
line.
Smith is leading you.
I'm not belittling what the rest of us do, but there's the one ingredient straight in your face
deep
on all
low
of this
voice.
is the deep voice. But then they got the, later on the high stuff. I mean, that guy's got a 7-octave range.
Yeah.
He's one of the biggest, crazy, like some newspaper in England printed as like, he's got this like craziest range in modern rock. He's like 7 octaves.
Are you a fan of your own singer of the band?
Of course, man. And like, we have to see him sing every day, and it is it's pretty insane
bewildering.
sometimes.
Well,
yeah.
you were sound checking for 1.5 hours or something, so you hear his voice already a lot.
Yeah.
Is he ready for the performance later on this evening?
Yeah, man. Of course.
Already.
I've got one question before I'm gonna play Frankenstein. Do you have some beer? Yeah, are you sitting now fine? Do you have a great time here? Because then I can play Frankenstein, and then after that we're gonna talk further.
Cool.
Okay. And then we can talk about Frankenstein, why it's so poppy. What was the choice behind it to make it poppy like this? Frankenstein on 3FM, editors, ze zijn hier vanavond te gast. Omdat ze dus later op deze avond nog live gaan spelen. Maar nu al eventjes ouwe hoeren met een klein pilsje erbij.
Come on, TikTok, why don't we stop?
And what do you think of your own song?
It's great, mate.
You know what? We've been doing this like acoustic stuff, like doing
good to
radio
hear
and
some
TV.
drums.
So yeah, it's nice to hear
Is it
it again.
way different if you play this one acoustic?
We don't do acoustic.
Oh, it's not possible to do this one.
Well, it's possible, but
It just
doesn't live up to what it is on the record. Some of them just don't work.
That's the best form.
Yeah.
A lot of questions I still have, but first I go to Esme. Hey, Esme.
Esme.
Hi.
Hi, Esme.
Sorry,
Good
this is I.
Hi.
She's a big fan of you. That's why you're here.
Yes.
Do you have a question to the guys?
Well, I had to think of something really, really fast. But I imagine you you play a lot of songs each tour. But are there songs you don't play a lot that you would like to play live?
Yeah, I think we've been talking about this a little bit because obviously we're coming round to doing a best of tour and things, and I think we're looking into songs that maybe from the back catalogue that haven't been
some
played
songs out of
as
retirement.
much. And Escape the Nest is being battered around a lot. So yeah, would you like to hear that one if we play it live?
Yes, I would love to. It's a great song.
Just
I'm going to have to learn all this now.
I'll give you the £10 after.
Nice. Is it more difficult for you? It's more exciting because there are a lot of big fans. Because everybody who's here now, the 400 people, they won it by 3FM or by something else. Waar heb jij het gewonnen?
Ja, 3FM.
Oké, want je kan ook via een boekenzaak heeft hij gewonnen, via tijdschrift. Je hebt verschillende prijsvragen aan meegedaan.
Ik heb twee. I won 2 times.
Oh, you won 2 times?
I won at 3FM, and then a day later, a record store emailed me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I pre-ordered the album, of course.
Winner. Super winner.
So I brought all my friends today.
Yeah, nice. No, but is it more exciting for you to play in this place with big fans because they know everything about your songs, about your as a band?
It's also more daunting.
Yeah.
It's quite scary.
Yeah.
Because they're there. And they know when you're messing up.
Yeah, you really don't want to mess up.
What are you doing then when you're messing it up?
I just try and turn
Smiley.
it. I just try and turn it into a thing. I meant to do that.
And go on. And
We'll
go
just do it again. Just keep messing
just
up
keep
until
messing
it's
up.
like a thing.
That's how he plays it now. Great.
It's not a mashup, but a messing up.
Exactly.
Did you record every song again for this best of album?
No.
I trawled through the archives to find all the mixes. It was
Because you think it's a new album.
Yeah, well, yeah. But, I mean, we recorded 8 tracks acoustically with a cellist.
Yeah.
And put that in there.
I don't feel like. I feel like when we present songs, that that's how you want to present them, and on each album they've been presented that way.
Stand by it, don't you?
You stand by it. Yeah, you commit to it.
You got to commit to it.
Part of the is the recordings. Part of it is the production and recordings and the people that you made those records with. So I think that is an important part of the story as well as the songs.
With that feeling of that time, and not with this feeling of 2019,
like a photograph.
Yeah, well, exactly. Oh, that's a good metaphor, I think. Do you have another question as well? Otherwise, I've got a lot of questions.
No, I just want to say that I really like that you just keep it authentic, because a lot of bands actually record it again, the songs again, and it just doesn't sound the same. For me, it's nostalgic to listen to a best-of album, so I love it.
That's a cool compliment. Thank you very much, Esme. Ga genieten met al je vrienden.
Thank you so much. See you later.
One last question, guys. Someone recently asked you if there's coming a new 7th album. You responded with, of course. Are you already working on it?
Not at the moment, because we're quite hung up doing this.
Yeah.
We're looking back for a little bit before we move forward.
Yeah, that was what you already said.
But we've talked about it.
Okay, that's the first step, I think.
Which is always the first step. And I think everyone's quite positive for the future.
But if you talk about it, is it then about what the subject's going to be?
No, it's just it's literally logistically.
Hey, let's
talk about it.
maybe we can.
I don't know. Maybe we'll do something.
But what's the planning after that? After talking, because you're going to tour.
We've got a tour, and there'll be some festivals,
and then you're going to write.
Before then, it's like that takes us into the end of next year.
Yeah.
Before we've even finished this.
I think, there's no point in thinking about it too hard right now. I think once we get out of the touring cycle
and we want to enjoy this.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to enjoy
this.
Yeah, we want to enjoy it. Yeah,
live in the present for a while, which is nice.
So it's looking back and living in the present and not in the future.
Yeah, not in the future for once.
Nice. Thank you very much, guys.
No worries, dude.
Enjoy tonight. And we're going to broadcast a lot of you what you're going to play here.
Thank you very much for having us as well.
Bye-bye. Ja, editors.
Awesome.
Ze gooien de koptelefoons neer, pakken een biertje. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.